Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook. Sign up now for a $20 free bet. Just use the code IFLTV24. Sign up now. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV. Eddie, just DJ Edwards. You ever tried DJing it?
I was massive back in the day, but back in my day, it was real vinyl. You know what I mean?
Hollywoods?
Yeah, exactly. Hollywoods in Romford, yeah. Weren't all this tech stuff where you can just load things up and pretend you're actually doing something, you know?
Chaos. Like knockout chaos. Yeah. Big press conference. Eddie, bit intense up there between the two of them.
Two absolute lumps. I mean, firstly, have you seen the size of France Ngannou? I mean, I was looking at his head and his neck. It's like twice the size as Anthony Joshua. It's the first time AJ's boxed someone who's physically bigger than him. But, I think that AJ was spot on. The jeopardy in this fight is the mind of France Ngannou. You know how resilient he is, you know how tough he is, you know how strong he is, you know how hard he punches. But I just stand by what I've said before. I believe that if you get it right, you'd be too good for him. And what he's done is incredible to, beat or nearly beat Tyson Fury, whatever way you want to look at it, but dropping him and all of a sudden. But for me, one of the most pleasing things to come out of today was, His Excellency's vision of the winner of this fight fighting the winner of Fury Usyk, because there is the argument of what this fight does for us. We know financially it's great, we know it excites the fans, but we've got a plan, and the plan is legacy, the plan is belts, the plan is undisputed. And now we know, I said to AJ before the head-to-head, 2 wins, you're undisputed. So we've got to win on March the 8th, and I hope, as much as I love Alexander Usyk, I hope Tyson Fury wins on February the 17th, because then you got it. You got the one you've always wanted for the undisputed championship.
Is that fight contractually bound yet?
Which one?
The 2-fight deal, the winners.
No, that was the first time. Look, we know if we keep doing a job on the opposition, and if he does a job on Ngannou and AJ beats Fury, I knew that fight's getting made. But to hear it and to see that vision, that just gives us another little kick up the backside for March the 8th. 2 wins and you're undisputed. 1 win, you get a shot undisputed. That's all we've ever wanted.
We know that as it stands, there's a 2-fight deal for Fury and Usyk. Do you think His Excellency will be putting pressure on the winner or the loser to kind of step aside for the winner of this fight?
What do you think?
I'm asking you.
He's one of the biggest boxing fans I've ever met. He will want that fight so badly, as will the entire world, but we still got business to take care of first.
Did you know about the belt that His Excellency announced?
No.
Yeah, what do you make of that?
Yeah, great. I mean, look, that's the value of Undisputed. We need to make more of a thing for Undisputed, because it actually tells you what is right in boxing. The best being the best. So, to see more focus on Undisputed is how it should be. We need to find out who the best is in every division.
Francis Ngannou kind of questioned Anthony Joshua's chin. Does that the sort of comment that will get under Anthony Joshua's skin?
It's the kind of comment we need, because I want AJ to get a little bit rattled. I don't want it to be friendly. You saw Otto Warlin do a good job there, and it focused him in camp. But like I said, we know what's on the line if we win this fight, and AJ's got to be switched on. It's a dangerous fight, but one I believe he'll win.
Francis Ngannou really believes he wins this, don't you?
Yeah, and that's the danger of the man, the mental strength. He really believes that he will win the fight.
Is this fight more difficult than Warlin, Hellenius, Franklin?
Good question. It's more dangerous. Yeah. I think that's the way to describe. We know Ngannou punches much harder than those guys, so you don't want to be getting it off the chin from this guy. But technically, is he better than Warlin? No. Technically, is he better than Franklin? No. Is he more dangerous? Yes.
I don't think many people expected the fight with Ngannou and Fury to go the distance. This is titled Knockout Chaos. Surely this one isn't going the distance.
I think AJ will end this fight inside 8 rounds. But we know the other guy has the ability and the power to hurt anybody at any time.
Were you surprised by just how big France Ngannou was up there compared to AJ?
I've met him before. I had lunch with him in the Wynn in Vegas for like an hour. I don't actually remember him being that size. but he's an absolute monster of a man. And that's why you got to put him out. You can't just like, you can chip away, but the only way to fight, well, you know it's done, is when he can't get up. And that's what you got to do.
Just a few very quick ones. Now been officially announced, I believe, that Jabbataya will be fighting Brady. Just to confirm, that will be for the vacant IBF title?
Yeah, there'll be an official announcement on all the cards soon with ourselves and Queensbury. And, Jabbataya against Brady will be an unbelievable firefight for February 17th. Stand by for a full announcement of all the cards.
Cordina Kakachi?
Potentially.
I know you have been asked this question, but I do just want to ask you, have you had a chance to read the Times article on boxer Mazar Mazar yet?
Not really. I'm aware of it. I'm aware of these things sometimes before they get written. For us, nothing really to do with us. We don't work with Mazar Mazar. He's worked with Boxer and Sky, and obviously with quite a few fighters that we've worked with previously, and nothing really to say.
Just to confirm, there's still a legal situation with Joshua Buatsi then?
That's correct.
Since you last spoke to Coogan, Victor Conte kind of spiced everything up. Bell end, I believe you call him, and then he come out name calling. Thoughts on Victor after this last week?
I mean, I think this is a guy who single-handedly tried to has killed athletics and killed the hopes, the dreams and the lives and the opportunities of so many athletes. I guess everybody can have a U-turn in life, but his association with VADA is very strange. He's also his fascination and his obsession with me is even stranger. I mean, if you go to his Twitter account and look at his tweets, there is literally 4 or 5 tweets every day about me. I don't know if someone's paying him to say these things, or he's just, maybe just looks at me and thinks, wow, he's unbelievable. But yeah, weird guy.
Last one, I know you just got back from Quebec. Did you get a chance to speak to Bob Arum and the guys from Top Rank about Taylor Catterall too?
Yes, we did. We want to make that fight. There seems to be some movement. We've got to get it over the line with the zone. But, Taylor Catterall, this is, we talk about the fights going to Saudi. We've got to make some big fights in Britain, big fights in Ireland. We want to make Taylor Cameron free. We want to make Taylor Catterall. We want to make Wood Warrington. So, yeah, lots of work to do. And obviously now with the news as well, probably the biggest news of the day is the 5v5. Queensbury versus Matchroom. I mean, we need 10, really, 10v10. But it's going to be a real fun event.
One fight off the top of your head you can make?
I mean, look, there's so many, from the top end of Fury against AJ to, kicking it off with, I don't know, Masood against Liam Davis. Nathaniel Collins against Hopi Price. These are ones to start. Is there a female fight? Sky Nicholson against Raven Chapman for the world title. There's so many fights. Callum Smith against Anthony Yard. Literally so many weight classes we could do something in. And our international guys as well with belts. Kakachi, Cordina. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Eddie, thank you very much for being to IFL TV.
Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook. Sign up now for a $20 free bet. Just use the code IFLTV24. Sign up now. Terms and conditions apply.